Hey, collective, how are you guys? I hope you're doing really well this evening. Okay. Very intense meditation tonight. Definitely feel like someone is almost feeling violated. There's a lot of angst in the energy for some reason. Maybe you feel duped or yeah, someone definitely feels taken advantage of, is what I'm getting here. There may actually be there's a dispute, is what I'm feeling. That's very thick in the energy. Someone feels like they need to fight for something, or there's some kind of dispute that is happening. But I almost feel it's weird. It's kind of like a hurt, but it's also a betrayal as well. I guess it's fallen into the same, really. So this might be with a family member. It could definitely be around someone who you've trusted, that you felt like you could trust in some way. Okay. I don't know why I keep seeing a female with dark hair. Look at that, forbidden. I feel like that tried to come up in another reading, didn't it? But it actually came up in reverse. Interesting. And maybe that's what it's about. Maybe it is some kind of forbidden relationship where someone thought that things were going well. Let's keep going. I feel like it could be something like that where someone thought that things were going well. Somebody is walking away from something, is what I'm getting here. Something can't come to light, wouldn't be accepted. I really feel like one person thought that it was moving in the right direction or going somewhere. Hang on 1 second, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I really feel like somebody is feeling, this is a card about listening as well. I feel like, I think there's a conversation or talk. I feel like it's already happened just based on the energy that I'm getting from the reading. Somebody could definitely feel betrayed in a sense, or like they were not, they were led to believe something else that was not there. This could be around a friendship as well. Feels very close to my heart, so I feel like this is something that definitely involves a lot of emotions. Yeah, look, honesty coming out. Look at that. This could have been a very passionate connection too. So forbidden as well, very passionate connection. I think there's some kind of conversation that's happening here. Honesty definitely coming out. I feel like somebody here is listening to what's being said, but I don't think they like it. I definitely feel that someone needs to stay centered with whatever this is. I don't even think it started off out in the open. Okay, this is something that feels to me like maybe it was hidden or needed to be hidden in some way. A lot of deep emotions around this. I almost feel like I can't bring this though out into the open, or I can't tell others. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe there's something about if others were to find out, it could cause, maybe it's a job loss, or it could cause a rift in a family. Oh, okay. So somebody might actually be attached. Interesting. Someone may still have some kind of attachment elsewhere. Maybe that's what it is. So I can tell that there's a lot of attraction with whatever this is. There's a lot of passion. Again, the forbidden part, maybe they felt like they could. There's just a pull. There's a very strong pull in this situation. But again, I'm feeling like somebody here may actually still be attached. I feel like others are getting involved in something here. Okay, there is yeah, see, there's a pause. And that's what I feel. I feel like there's a lot of honesty that's coming out here, and there might be a pause to a situation, or someone is fearing. Okay, so there's already a pause for somebody, is what I'm getting. Whatever this honesty whatever this truth is that's coming out, is actually going to pause a situation. Yeah, look at that. And somebody could be feeling quite overwhelmed about this. The one thing, and I don't know if this is you or whoever you're dealing with here, whatever actually, I feel like it's twofold. The honest part is this can't come out. That's what I feel. This is forbidden. Either maybe what would people think, or how do we present this maybe to the world, or I feel like there's some kind of loss that will happen. And maybe it is because, you know what it reminds me of? Like if you're dating like one of your professors, or, you know, I don't know, maybe it's a counselor or patient kind of thing. It could be anything like that. Could also be something about a boss and a subordinate kind of dynamic. But one person is actually, so I definitely feel there might be a male here that is attached. Yeah, for sure. There's a male here that is attached, and they're afraid of who's watching. They're afraid. See, it could definitely be around work. They're afraid of who's watching. They're afraid of who's keeping up with things, or might be able to see this. Look, I'm telling you, the cards are very clear tonight. You got the Lover's card on the bottom, and someone trying to walk away from it. So somebody might be experiencing an ending to somebody, and it might be a bit shocking. I don't even think somebody's come to terms with it fully. Perhaps just trying to. No, I feel like someone here definitely still has hopes, although they know that it's not moving. I think it's been incredibly overwhelming for someone. I might actually have two people here who have very strong feelings for each other. That's what it kind of, that's the way the energy is coming through tonight. Someone could feel shocked and even betrayed. And like I said, it does, it plays on the heart. So that would indicate to me, especially with the Lover's card, of course, coming out, that there is, first of all, there could be a third party, which we just talked about. Somebody could definitely still be, I think there is. I feel very strongly that somebody is still attached to something else here. That could be, that's the Lover's portion, I feel. But it's almost like we can't keep doing this. And maybe that is the part where it's forbidden. That could be someone saying, listen, you're attached. I can't still be with you. Or maybe the attached person is saying that. This is very hard for somebody to hear, whatever it is. Yeah, very hard. So maybe this has been something difficult here. Is something here that's been difficult to kind of, to get away from, okay? Facing the truth has been very difficult. I think someone really, look, Lovers again, thought that love would conquer all, right? We're going to be together. Love will conquer all. Maybe even could have honestly made stories up about, just based on what they were getting here, what they felt about something coming together. Wow, this is, okay. I'm going to come back to that. This is very, this might be hard for someone to hear. In fact, it could be a little bit triggering, but I think that you need to hear it, especially if this is you that's in this energy, because you've held on to this, I feel like, for a really long time, and I feel like Spirit's given you the opportunity here to really see with a sense of clarity. I feel like I need to say, regardless of the quite obvious attraction that is here, and the passion, the heat that's in the situation, and even the love, that could very well be in this situation. I think that somebody has not prioritized you, or is not deciding to do that. It's like they're going back to whatever this situation is. Again, I'm going to go back to forbidden. There could be so much more that's involved as well, but I definitely think that it's something around loss. What else, Spirit? Yeah, definitely something about loss. Look. Then we have the King of Wands here. So this could be very much so be about checking out where I've been investing, right? I have spent all of this time building my stability, maybe my home, going, moving up in my work. All of these investments I've made have brought me this. But, I'm very enamored and taken with this coin over here, and the direction that maybe this would take me in. However, I keep looking at this, This could be a very attractive person too. I think that's how you guys got in this situation. I'm being honest with you because I can see it with the heat. There's a lot of attraction in this particular situation. This person could definitely be a leader, very charismatic, very inspiring. This could be you or them that is kind of feeling this. Yeah, it's got to be around work some way. I keep getting that. I think that it is around work. There's some kind of admiration too for the other person here. I feel like it's towards you. I feel like you might actually be the person that is on the receiving end of this. What I mean is you could be the one that's considering the hangman position, the pause that happened, having to kind of face the truth about it, because I think the feelings here, the emotions were so deep, they're so real. I think they're still there, to be fair, but it's like, well, then why couldn't we overcome this? Why couldn't that be overcome? You know, if it was real, if the feelings were there, if everything felt right, then why couldn't we do it? But I feel like just going back to the central issue here, there's something very forbidden about the relationship. And somebody here did not want to completely take the risk. I feel like they dabbled, but they did not want to completely take the risk. Yeah, look at that. They did not. Okay, too much anxiety about leaving what was built before, about taking the road, I guess, less traveled, about trying something different, about starting over is really what it feels like. You know, it's like, I know this over here. I know what I've been able to do. I know I'm accepted. I know that, you know, because I feel like this is another relationship, maybe even a marriage. Okay. And do I really want to take this risk over here and then have it not work out? Yeah, so there's a lot of stress around here, maybe a lot of sleepless nights as well. Yeah, even a lot of heartbreak here. Knowing that something had to be done, even though it would hurt them, hurt you. This could be you also feeling this pain. I felt that coming in, right? Some sense of betrayal. I kept saying it was around the heart. You can obviously see the depiction here. Could be a lot of sorrow around this situation, a lot of stress. You could also be feeling this. I feel like whoever's attached to this and had someone else involved or is feeling that they did not want to take this chance, not fully. They're also feeling this, yeah. They're feeling this because it's the ending. They know it's the endings. I feel like somebody here, maybe you have finally decided, look, I'm not going to wait around forever, okay? I got to get myself back up, all right, and get away from this. You may have actually moved away from this person and began just working on yourself. You're, you know, being authentic with yourself, discovering your own truth about what was needed to help you, you know, not only in life, but to get yourself to, I definitely feel there's a sense of knowing what you want, getting very clear about what you want and what you deserve, and not settling for less, definitely not being a third wheel. And somebody I think knows that, they see that. They may also be recognizing some kind of hurt, maybe some kind of pain or something that you were put through due to this decision. They might also be feeling, okay, I feel like somebody here could also be feeling and even watching you, thinking about some kind of choice that they made that was not the right one. Interesting. That was not the right choice. And I think that they're feeling like there's no way to really come back from this because of all the damage here that has been done. All right, what else, Spirit? Look at, I'm telling you, look at this. Some of you guys could be a student actually now. You could be taking on something very new. You could be studying some things. You could be taking on or expanding on some new talent or something that you've discovered. I feel like there's a studying going on. That can even be about yourself. I just talked about finding more authenticity in your life and maybe discovering who you are and what you want. I just feel like you're trying to make new starts elsewhere here, and that's good. I mean, honestly, this stress that is being felt, this kind of heartbreak, You've already, I feel like you've already experienced that, or you're also experiencing that, but I can see someone else here that is doing that. They feel somebody's watching you. King of Wands is looking backwards here, feeling like maybe they made the wrong decision. So I definitely see that there is justice here, some kind of rebalancing of the scales. You're not interested. Whatever this is, whatever this hand is that's being given to you, I feel like you're kind of focused on starting over here. Okay, planting your seeds elsewhere. Even if you're beginning again, even if you're just barely putting one foot forward, I feel like that's what's happening. Yeah, you're not going. I definitely feel like you're not going to see. You're not going to fall for the same thing again, and that's part of the issue, right? I think this felt so right to you. You could have very well felt like this was something being given to you, right? There's, the hand coming out the clouds. This is being given by God, something like that. That's the way it feels, but I don't think you're going to go for that again. Maybe you've realized something else about it. I do think this was it could have felt very damaging if I'm being honest. The energy is quite intense in this reading. And I think that that is because you felt this so strongly. And it could have hurt really bad actually to find out that this person was not willing to move in this way, or to maybe they were too worried about appearances or making changes. I do feel like there was something here about there's a safety net, right, that they felt in their current experience, and it's like, I'm too scared to do that, so I'm just gonna move on back over here and just consider this almost like a fling. Bad decision here, very poor decision here. You might actually be in the public eye now. You could be doing something good. Maybe somebody has watched you elevate in some sense, raise your status, doing well. They see you alchemizing in some way, creating, I think, good things within your own life. Yeah, look, and they're regretting it. There's definitely regret about this. There's definitely sorrow about this, because it was never, I don't feel like it was ever uh, about the love. Okay, I think that the love was there. I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think there's something here about fear, this fear of leaving something behind, this fear of starting over anew. It's almost like they didn't trust themselves too to even be able to do that in some way. This is what I know. I may not fully, it may not be what brings me the same heat, the same passion, but you know what? It's what I know, and it's stable. And I know that this is going to stay around for me, even though this may very well be what I want. They've never stopped, I think, watching you or looking for you. Yeah, somebody's definitely feeling a lot of loss here. Look, a lot of loss here. Very conflicted about things. They can definitely feel like I don't even feel like they can compete for you at this point. They know that you're over it. You're not even looking in their direction, which is odd because I see two cards showing me that they're looking towards you. And they know that. And what's interesting too, is looking at the star card here, and how you're kind of sitting in this image, right? Again, you seem to be happy. You're very hopeful again. You could definitely be shining. Um, You're alchemizing, like I said before. You might be in a very creative streak here, and this person is in a lot of conflict. So things definitely did not turn out, I think, the way that they thought that it would. Yeah, look, definitely not. And I would go as far to say they're missing that. They're seeing the beauty around you. They're seeing the evolution. There's definitely some kind of evolving that has happened with this particular individual. They see what you've been able to create, I think, in your own life. How you're standing very tall and firm in yourself as well. So, yeah, I think somebody here is, yeah, they're regretting some kind of decision that absolutely happened. And look on the bottom. Yeah, this is someone, the feelings were always there. The alchemy was there. The kinship was there. Um, I think that someone felt the same depth. I think they just allowed some kind of fear to get involved, and now you're just, it had to happen. Whatever it is, no matter how bad it felt, it had to happen. I feel like they are feeling, uh, Yeah, kind of. I think that they're just feeling, obviously the loss. That's what I get the most. I feel like there's a lot of loss here, but for you, I feel like it's helped you in some way. And maybe the whole message is about you needed this. You needed to see this. You needed to stop selling yourself short, especially if you knew somebody was in another situation or was not putting you first. I feel like you needed to actually go through that, to feel that as deep. I feel like as deep and agonizing as it may have been, so that you could actually put yourself first, love yourself enough to never allow yourself to be pushed back like this. Yeah, or not prioritized in someone's life. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see what else, Spirit, for the collective. So you've done amazing. That's what I feel. You've done amazing. And I think you see things a lot clearer now as well. Life definitely seems to be good for you. You could have some kind of platform as well with the star card here. Um, or be held in high regard. Coming to me. Yeah. Spirit is saying, listen, look ahead. Look ahead. Seeing more. See, you're seeing things with clarity right now. You're looking ahead at your life. And that's kind of reticent of this card too, right? I'm looking ahead. I'm leaving troubled waters behind. Getting to smoother times in my life here. Really connecting here. And we get that all over this beautiful Empress card. By the way, that was in the last reading as well. I just feel like, this is talking about true feelings as well. I think there could be a true remembrance too of who you are, but it's more of a connection. Like you feel very connected to who you are and to what you're actually about. This was a huge, whoever I'm talking to, this was a massive lesson for somebody, is what I feel. And I think now that you've kind of mastered that here in the Star and the Empress card here, you can kind of move forward with a lot of integrity, because I do think that matters. I think there could have been a little lacking on that and willingness to I want to say cut corners. That's an easy way to say it, but let's be honest. I mean, sometimes we lack integrity when we want something, right? We will go after it and we're not thinking about the fallout. But somebody else seems to me like they could have been getting hurt in this or would have gotten hurt in this particular situation. Okay. So you needed to go through this so that but also know not to do that, number one, but also so that you know to put yourself first, is what I'm feeling here, because you've needed that. You need to understand your importance and your worth, period. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it right there, guys. I hope this helps somebody. I will speak with you soon. Bye.